Hey campers, it's Ally Baker, a supervisor here at TLC. Today for Mental Training Monday, we are going to talk about a technique that I use both in tennis and in life, visualization. Numerous scientific studies have told us that the more you play a scenario through in your mind, the more likely it is to happen in real life. So let's say I'm trying to work on getting my contact point out in front on my return. If every night before I go to bed, I visualize myself hitting a great return with a contact point out in front of my body, when I step out on the court to make that change, it'll come more quickly and easily. A few tips and tricks for effective visualization. First, you want to make sure that it feels as real as possible in your mind. So that means including all 5 senses. Second, you want to make sure that you are visualizing as the person performing the action and not as a passive observer. Another way that I like to use visualization is actually in the moment when I'm on court, whether it's during a practice or a match. Let's say that I miss an easy forehand into the net. For those next 10 seconds, I'll close my eyes and visualize myself hitting that same forehand with a lot of net clearance and landing in the court. I'm now going to walk you through a brief visualization exercise so that you know what kinds of things to be thinking about. Let's say you're trying to visualize yourself at camp this summer, since we can't all be together. Of course, you're going to picture those tennis courts with as much detail as possible, but I also want you to think about maybe the sounds that you would hear at camp. Whether that's the sound of tennis balls being hit or the sound of the instructors on the courts next to you. You might also want to think about the feeling of a breeze or the sun beating down on your skin. Lastly, when you're practicing visualization, be patient with yourself because it's not something you'll pick up overnight. But the more frequently you do it, the more effective you'll be. That's all for this Mental Training Monday.